Hello, myself Dr. Kulbhushan W. Pawar from Department of Botany, Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's R.B. Narayan Rao Borake College, Srirampur, District, Ahmednagar. Friends, today I am going to deal on the particular plant protection method. In last video, I had told about the plant protection method of the particular banana. Today we are going to see the plant protection method of the mango plant. The chapter or the topic is from the TY BSc class. There is a paper that is the horticulture and floriculture, and in that paper there is a topic that is the plant protection method. Okay, so here there is the another fruit plant, that is the mango. We will discuss on the particular mango plant protection method. What are the diseases occur on mango plant? What are their symptoms? How to identify the disease, and what are their management, or what we call it as the control measures on that particular disease. Okay, we will see in brief the what will be the disease on the particular mango. Okay, so the specific management of the orchid and the yield in terms of the quality and the quantity, the plant protection method plays the very important role. We know that the fruits and vegetables, especially fruits, having the particular export potential, or it having the export values. So as per as yield is to be concerned, the yield, greater yield gives the large amount of the, or what we call greater export potential. So here there is the mango belonging to the particular, or mango, what we call it as the Mangifera indica. Mangifera indica or mango is again the important fruit crop of the tropical and subtropical countries of the world. It having the greater export potential. When we going to see the turnover of the fruit in our country, the mango ranks in the first as far as the export potential is to be concerned. It grown in at least 87 countries of the world, but there is a where it having the greatly valued, or where there is the greatly value, and this value in in approximate 87 country, but in India this particular value get reduced as compared to the other countries. Although India is the largest producer of the mango, but the value get again the decreases because there is the, in terms of the what we call the productivity, or into productivity, India rank the particular lower in the list. Low productivity, the reason of the low productivity, or why there is the low productivity, is due to the wider range of climatic condition, environmental situations, and disease associated with the particular mango plant, or what we call the disease associated, or disease affected on the mango plant. So that's why there is the particular productivity is a lower one in the India. So the mango crop is affected by the number of diseases at all stages of its development. It affected by the number of diseases at the all stages of the development, right from the plant, from the nursery to the fruit and up to the particular storage. Means from the nursery up to the storage, there are the many diseases that are occur on the mango plant. Okay, almost every part, leaves, petiole, stem, fruits, okay, it affected by the various types of the pathogen. Then powdery mildew, then there is the disease what we call the anthracnose, then the mango malformation, then there is the particular gummosis, then there is the phloema bite, then canker. These are the different sorts of the diseases that are affected on the particular mango plant. So it is necessary or field identification, symptoms and integrated control calendar of the disease or integrated control calendars of the operation of the such type of disease is very important, because the mango is again the important crop. So we can see one by one, there is the what are the diseases, what are the symptoms of that particular disease, on which basis the disease get identified, and what are the control measure by one by one. Okay, so first disease is that powdery mildew. Powdery mildew. What are the casual organism of this particular disease? Word or name of disease indicate that there is the powdery nature. Powdery mildew. What are the casual organism of this particular disease? Odium mangiferi, Odium mangiferi is the particular casual organism of the disease. Again, mangiferi indication on the genus, that is the Mangifera. So this is the casual organism. Then what is the symptoms of this particular disease? Symptoms of the disease, one can identify the powdery mildew on the particular on the basis of the symptoms on inflorescence. Symptoms are seen on inflorescence, then stalk of inflorescence, then leaves, or what we call it as the, and there is the young fruit also having the particular symptoms. On the inflorescence itself, then stalk of the particular inflorescence, then leaves, and then there is the young fruit having the symptoms. Symptom is of what? White superficial powdery fungal is there. Okay, white superficial powdery fungal. White superficial powdery fungal infection is there, or the affected, the white superficial powdery fungal affected flowers, inflorescence, and again as a result of this there is the dropping of the particular fruits takes place. Okay, so there is the powdery fungal growth, or just like a powder fungal growth on the particular white superficial powdery fungal growth on the inflorescence, then stalk on flower, stalk on inflorescence, then there is the leaves, and then there is the young fruit also. So from this there is the fruit drop takes place. So these are the particular symptoms. What is the management or what are the particular control measures on the powdery mildew? There is the alternate spraying of wettable sulfur 0.2%. Alternate spraying of the particular wettable sulfur 0.2%, and again there is the particular tridomorph 0.1%, and there is the Bavistine 0.1% at 15 days of intervals. Okay, these are the some control measures on the powdery mildew. There is the alternate spraying of the first one is there is the wettable sulfur, then tridomorph at the rate 0.1%, and there is the again Bavistine at the rate 0.1% at the particular 15 days of the interval. So these are the some alternative measures or some control measures. Then another disease, that is the anthracnose. Another one disease, next disease, that is the anthracnose. Again, it is the important disease. It affects the many parts of the mango. What are the causal organism? Coleotrichum or Coleotrichum, this is the particular causal organism of this anthracnose. Coleotrichum Goliosporoides. Coleotrichum Goliosporoides is the causal organism of this particular anthracnose. Then what are the symptoms? What are the symptoms of the particular disease? Symptoms are seen on the particular leaves or on leaves, oval, or there is the irregular, vicinous, brown spot is observed. Brown spot is observed on the particular leaves. There is the oval or vinous brown spot is observed or occurred. Then petiole also affected. Turn gray to black, or when petiole there is a turn gray to black. Okay, here when it affected on the particular petiole, the petiole turn gray to black. This is again the another symptoms of the disease. Leaves get oval or irregular, vinous brown spot are observed, or what we call brown spot are observed. oval type brown spot are observed on the leaves. Then petiole turn gray to black and there is the particular leaves get drop down. Another one symptom is that when this particular petiole turn gray to black, means what? It affected the petiole and from the petiole leaves get dropped down. This is the symptoms. Then what is the control or what we call the management of the disease? That is the first of all, disease the twig. Disease twig pruned out. Okay, this is the again what we call very simple control measure. That is the particular diseased twig get pruned out. Then spraying of Bavistine. Spraying of the Bavistine at the rate 0.1%. Okay, so here there is the particular disease. First control measure is that where there is the particular disease observed, then that particular twig or what we called sometime it a branch get pruned out, means there is the unnecessary it is for avoidance of the unnecessary spreading of the disease. Then there is the use of the 1% Bavistine is also recommended for the control measures on this particular disease. Then next disease, that is the mango malformation. Next is that mango malformation. Okay, so mango malformation, it is again important disease as far as the particular mango plant is to be concerned. Then what are the particular causal organism of this particular disease? Here there is the Fusarium mangifera. Fusarium mangifera is the causal organism of this mango malformation. Okay, this particular disease is occurred on the vegetative as well as the floral part. It occurs on the vegetative and floral parts. Okay, mango malformation, this disease occur on the vegetative and floral part. Then what are the symptoms of the disease? What are the symptoms? First of all, on the particular vegetative parts, there is the, in case of vegetative part, in young seedling, it are observed on the particular young seedling. Then what will be the happen? There is the abnormal growth of the vegetative parts. When we observe the abnormal growth of the particular vegetative part, then the disease is what? That is the mango malformation. Okay, then there is the very short or what we call the growth of inflorescence is a very short. In case of this disease, there is the growth of the particular internode, sorry, not inflorescence in again floral part. Growth of the internode get very short. Okay, so here in case of the vegetative part, it occurs on the particular young seedling where there is the abnormal growth of of the particular plants or abnormal growth of the young seedling. Then in case of the floral part, because it is occurred on the vegetative and the particular floral parts. So here in case of the floral part, there is the reduction of the length of the particular panicle. This is the important symptom of this particular Fusarium mangifera. It causes the particular mango malformation. So in case of the floral part, there is the reduction in the particular length of the panicle and flower makes in the particular cluster. Due to the reduction in the length of the particular panicle, flowers is in the particular cluster or the what we call the group together. Okay, so these are the symptoms. And lastly, what are the control measures? Young shoot, whatever the disease shoot, what we called in case of the mango malformation, young shoot should be pruned out. Okay, young shoot should be pruned out. Then application of NAA, naphthalene acetic acid, 200 ppm. Okay, application of the naphthalene acetic acid or what we call NAA in the first week of the October is recommended. Okay, application of the naphthalene acetic acid or NAA 200 ppm in the first week of the October is recommended. Okay, then next disease is what? That is the gumosis. Next disease, that is the gumosis. What are the casual organism? Casual organism is the Lacidoplodia, theobromine. Lacidoplodia theobromine is the particular casual organism of the particular disease. Friends, this disease mostly occur in the particular rainy season or in the particular early in the winter season. This gumosis is mostly occur in the rainy seasons or the early in the winter seasons. What is the name itself indicate? There is the gumosis. What is the symptoms? Symptoms of the disease, there is the oozing out or what we called is profuse oozing of gum, profuse the oozing of the particular gum on the surface of the particular wood and the bark of the trunk. This is a typical symptom of the gumosis. That is what? There is the oozing or profuse oozing of the gum from the bark or the particular bark of the tongue, or from the again there is the wood or bark of the particular trunk. Then what are the control measure? Control measure. This is the specific symptom. There is the oozing out of the gum from the wood and the bark of the trunk. Then the first of all control measure is that the particular disease portion on the bark or on the or from the wood get removed, or what we call pruned out or get removed, then there is the application of the particular copper sulfate. Application of the particular copper sulfate at the rate 500 gram per tree. Application of the copper sulfate at the rate 500 gram per tree in the soil around the trunk is the recommended. Okay, so application of the, first of all, there is the removing of affected part, whatever the wood, or then there is the trunk, wash with the Bordeaux mixture also is recommended. Then there is the application of copper sulfate at the rate 500 gram per tree around the particular trunk is also recommended. So this is what the gumosis. And another, we can take another disease, that is the bacterial canker. Bacterial canker. This is a very serious disease, that is the bacterial canker. The casual organism is the Xanthomonas. Okay, casual organism is what? The Xanthomonas. Disease is noticed on the particular leaves, stalk, stem, twig, branches and fruit. Leaves, stem, branches, then stalk of leaves, stem, branches and also the fruit. Okay, it is very serious disease. Canker, generally it is known or referred as the what we call bacterial canker or canker. The casual organism is the Xanthomonas. Then disease is caused the fruit drop is a major problem, or fruit drop get what we call fruit drop 5 to 70% due to this particular disease. There is the fruit drop is the 5 to 70%. Then yield loss again 10 to 85%. Why? What is the severity of the particular disease? It losses the yield 10 to 85% and the storage rot. Storage rot 5 to 100%. So what I called the disease severity. Very serious disease is there, canker, because due to this particular disease, the fruit drop takes place 5 to 70% or 10 to 70%. Then yield loss get 10 to 85%, and at the time of storage, when the canker is affected, there is the again storage rot, there is the 5 to 100%. So many commercially cultivar, including, we know that commercially is what? Langra, Dasheri, then Amrapali and Malika. These are susceptible for this particular disease. This is the commercial cultivars, commercial varieties, Langda, Dasheri, Malika, Amrapali, and this particular disease, this particular varieties get susceptible for this particular disease. Then what are the particular symptoms of the disease? Disease first appear as a particular what we call minute water soaked irregular lesion on any part of leaf and the leaf lamina. So any part of the particular leaf and leaf lamina, then several lesions coalesce to form irregular narcotic canker patches, just like narcotic canker patches is there. Then in severe infection, the leaves turn. This is the another important symptom. That is what in severe infection of this. In case of the severe infection of this disease, the leaves turn yellow and drop off. Okay. Then there is what are the management of the particular disease. The 3 spray, in case of management, 3 spray of the streptocycline 0.01%. What is that? That is the streptocycline 0.01% or agrimycin, another one chemical, that is the agrimycin 100. That is again the 0.01%, streptocycline 0.01%. Then another one chemical, that is the agrimycin 0.01%. Then the is spray on the particular visual symptoms at the 10 days interval. Okay, when we got this such a type of visual symptoms, the particular streptocycline and the agromycin spray of this particular concentration at the interval of the 15 days. Then monthly spraying of the particular Bavistine at the rate 0.1%. Again, it is recommended that monthly spraying of the particular Bavistine at the rate 0.1% on this particular disease. Again, there is the copper sulfate 0.3%. Again, another one is that there is the copper sulfate is also effective to controlling the particular disease, what we call the bacterial canker at the rate 0.3%. So we can manage this particular bacterial canker. So friends, this is all about the some important diseases on the mango plant and their control, or what we call it as the plant protection method of the particular mango. Okay, thank you.